Hello, this is Gloria Heck from RE/MAX Park Creek, and it's a beautiful day. Today, we'll be talking about the market forecast for May 2021. So hang on. On the way for buyers? Will sellers be ready to list their homes? This is the question posed by the Sun Sentinel in a recent article. Analysts think that over the next 6 months, more sellers will be ready to list their homes in numbers that could give buyers broader choices and help ease some of the ridiculous home prices. People desperately shopping for homes in South Florida may finally have some luck. Evidence is emerging that sellers who have hibernated for the past year may be ready to list their homes. Over the next 6 months, enough of them are expected to add to the thinning numbers of homes for sale that buyers could have broader choices. Finally, according to analysts, brokers, and home sites. Among the encouraging sites are, in a survey released Monday by Realtor.com, they concluded that an improving landscape awaits first-time home buyers who have been frustrated by soaring prices, as well as homeowners who are looking to trade up for better digs. So that's some good news. Many sellers have been holding off listing properties for a variety of reasons, including a fear of opening their homes to people who might carry the coronavirus. Others were simply riding the wave of higher prices, not wanting to leave money on the table. In many instances, their patience has been rewarded in the form of bidding wars, cash offers, and an influx of out-of-town buyers. In the high-end market, some people now are considering selling their houses and listing because it's gotten to the point where there's enough money to decide to sell, said Miami real estate lawyer Mike Milland of the Milland Budwick law firm. They may take some chips off the table, he said. Is it enough to satiate the demand? I don't know. The tight supply has helped drive sales of homes in communities under construction. CC Homes is building 45 low 7-figure luxury homes in the Southwest ranches. Only 5 are left, and Chief Operating Officer Andrew Miyares says supply remains very tight. We started selling in the fall of last year, and we're very pleased with the results so far. Much of the allure for that area is the town's status as a haven for race and show horses, and horses for recreational riding. Most of the buyers are almost exclusively local who know the area well. Another development the company is building in concert with Lennar is in Miramar. They are 85% sold out. George Ritui, senior economist at Realtor.com, said the growing distribution of COVID vaccinations should give sellers of existing homes more confidence that the time to list is not far off. Woo! More supply should tame down this incredibly hot price appreciation we have seen for the last 18 months, he said in a telephone interview. We should basically see a much healthier market from May through August. Yay! Finally. He said his firm's survey also found 58% of the sellers surveyed expected to let go of their homes at prices that are below $350,000, which is precisely where first-time buyers are frustrated. Another 28% of the people said they would sell at between $500,000 and $750,000, which is a sweet spot for trade-up buyers. It will go a long way to solve this catch-22 where they put it on the market and they can't find a replacement, said Satui. An overvalued market? Those scenarios could serve as safety valves for the market believed by local analysts to be dramatically overvalued. In Southeast Florida, homes have been selling for an average of roughly 13% more than they should, according to a report released last week by real estate economist Ken H. Johnson at Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton, and Nilay Baracha, a professor of Florida International University's Holo School of Real Estate in Miami. Based on an analysis of 25 years, they concluded in a report released just last week that properties in Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade counties were overvalued by 12.5% in April, an increase of more than 1% from 11.52% in March. While this is still far below the 65% overpricing achieved at the peak of the historic housing collapse of 2007, the size of the month-to-month jump is a concern, they said in a statement. Prices are clearly accelerating at a pace that could become worrisome, they said. While the reacceleration of prices is extending the current boom, it could cause issues in the local housing market, especially if interest rates should rise, because higher rates tend to suppress the demand for housing ownership and therefore housing prices. So there you have it, the market focus for May. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos.